Sally used to carry my books to school. Sally was a good old girl. Helped me with my homework 'cause I was a fool. Sally was a good old girl. You wanted a kiss or a little bitty squeeze. She was always willing and do her best to please. The girls made to love and not made to tease. Sally was a good old girl. Sally was a good old girl. Sally was a good old girl. No matter what the request, she gave it her best. Sally was a good old girl. Her folks were poor, so she helped all she could. Sally was a good old girl. The hardest working girl in the neighborhood. Sally was a good old girl. She walked up and down the streets all day, selling neckties to the ones who would pay. They couldn't afford them, then she'd give them away. Sally was a good old girl. Sally was a good old girl. Sally was a good old girl. No matter what the request, she gave it her best. Sally was a good old girl. Sally was a favorite with all the men. Sally was a good old girl, and all the girls despised her then. Sally was a good old girl. The women talked about her, but Sally didn't care. Kept working and doing her share. Wound up married to a millionaire. Sally was a good old girl. Yeah, Sally was a good old girl. Sally was a good old girl. No matter what the request, she gave it her best. Sally was a good old girl. Come on. Sally was a good old girl. Cared for her. Sally was a good old girl. Hey. I wanna go with you to that other world we knew, the one your love takes me to. I wanna go with you. I wish I was glad, so you could see through. Then you know before you ask that I wanna go with you. I wanna go with you to that other world we knew, the one your love takes me to. I wanna go with you. Your love takes me away to a world I never knew. What else can I say? I wanna go with you. I wanna go with you to that other world we knew, the one your love takes me to. I wanna go with you. I wanna go with you. What did I do wrong that made you so mad? Oh, I must have done something to make you treat me so bad. You're treating me like I don't belong. And I love you so, I got a right to know, what did I do wrong? Give me a chance, don't keep me on the spot. I don't even know breaking my heart. Don't let it go on. I love you so, I got a right to know what did I do wrong. What have I done to make you change your mind? Did I say the wrong thing and say it at the right time? I see a frown where it don't belong, and I love you so, I got a right to know what did I do wrong. Give me a chance, don't keep me on the spot. I don't really know if I'm guilty or not. You're breaking my heart. Don't let it go on. I love you so, I got a right to know what did I do wrong. You kept me awake last night. Thought about you till broad daylight. Though you're gone, you're never out of sight. You kept me awake last night. Do you expect a poor heart to last with nothing but a photograph? If you ask me, this just ain't right. You kept me awake last night. I was fooling myself by going to bed, 'cause I saw your face in the book that I read. I hugged my pillow and whispered, sleep tight, but you kept me awake last night. I was fooling myself by going to bed, 'cause I saw your face in the book that I read. I hugged my pillow and whispered, sleep tight, but you kept me awake last night. Honey, don't you know, wherever you go, my heart's gonna follow you. And without a heart, a body can't live. Honey, I ever saw. Honey, I ever saw. In the alphabet to tell you how much I care, and it just ain't to take my heart, honey, I ever saw. Honey, I ever saw. Someone new is more than my heart could take. If I saw your charms in another man's arms, honey, I ever saw. Honey, I ever saw. I'll win no special honors, I'll receive no world acclaim, and I'll never have a title for my name. Why should I win a Purple Heart for coming back to you? I've only done what any fool would do. I'll never be a hero, no legend in my time, no medals for this broken heart of mine. There'll be no recognition for all I've gone through. I've only done what any fool would do. I've only done what any fool would do. I believed this time you changed and would be true, but you're gone again and yet I keep on loving you. But I've only done what any fool would do. Who's gonna love Leona when I'm gone? Who's gonna love Leona when I'm gone? Who'll hang pictures on her wall? Who's gonna pet Leona's dog? Who's gonna love Leona when I'm gone? Who's gonna dig Leona's taters when I'm gone? Who's gonna dig Leona's taters when I'm gone? Who'll put antifreeze in her car? Who's gonna help her start a fire? Who's gonna love Leona when I'm gone? Who's gonna, hey, who's gonna love Leona when I'm gone? Who'll buy ribbons for her head? Who's gonna make sure that she's fed? Who's gonna love Leona when I'm gone? Who's gonna love Leona when I'm gone? Who's gonna love Leona when I'm gone? Who'll hang pictures on her wall? Who's gonna pet Leona's dog? Who's gonna love Leona when I'm gone? Who's gonna dig Leona's taters when I'm gone? Who's gonna dig Leona's taters when I'm gone? Who'll put antifreeze in her car? Who's gonna help her start her fires? Who's gonna love Leona when I'm gone? Who's gonna, come on now, who's gonna love Leona when I'm gone? Who'll buy ribbons for her head? Who's gonna make sure that she's fed? Who's gonna love Leona when I'm gone?
What's gonna happen to the little folks who live in our house?
We've decided we can't work it out. We might as well call it a day. We've agreed to disagree and go our separate ways. We just don't seem to get along. We argue and we fuss. So we've agreed that to part as friends is best for both of us.
What's gonna happen to the little folks? The little folks, the little folks.
What's gonna happen to the little folks who live in our house? Since we've decided we can't work it out, we might as well end it this time. We've fought enough and fussed enough and said too much this time. So we've agreed that the thing to do is set each other free. You go your way and I'll go mine. That's best for you and me.
What's gonna happen to the little folks? The little folks, the little folks.
What's gonna happen to the little folks who live in our house? Maybe someday we'll look back and see how foolish we've been. 'Cause we might find it's the little ones who lose in the end. So maybe things are not so bad. We're still in love, you and I. And maybe we can work it out if we give it one more try.
You owe that much to the little folks. The little folks, the little folks.
We owe that much to the little folks who live in our house.
What's gonna happen to the little folks? The little folks.
After you're gone, can I make it alone? Will your memory ever let me be? I know where I stand. So help me much as you can. 'Cause darling, I'm worried about me. after loving you, what will I do when you're gone? Oh, what will I be? So before you go, I want you to know, darling, I'm worried about me. I'm worried about me, for I know someday what happens to things that you throw away without your warm love to hold. Won't my heart just grow cold? Darling, I'm worried about me. Don't say no more, Jeannie's waiting, and I've always been as true as I could be. Your lips look so warm and inviting, I'd better leave, Jeannie's waiting for me. If she knew I was here, she'd be crying, and that's something that I never want to see. Your hands are so warm, they're too warm. I'd better leave, Jeannie's waiting for me. And I love her much, too much to ever hurt her. We'd both be better off if I just leave. Fate was so unkind to throw us here together. I'd better leave, Jeannie's waiting for me. I'd better leave, Jeannie's waiting for me. There's a fellow in our town who's mighty happy. He's got the money and the girl I dream about. But there's one thing in this world he will never own, and that's the love we had before you turned me out. Going in training for the heavyweight bout tonight. Gonna meet him on the corner where you live. And about the time that he struts up to your gate, I'll make the heavyweight champion look like a featherweight. Mine's made up and I'm sitting here waiting, but my watch tells me it's about 9:30. The landlord said they took off about an hour ago. They was gonna get married just across the line. Going in training for the big 500 race. Gonna catch him before he gets outside of town. Gonna show the boys at Indy how to set the pace. I'll let the two of them know I'm still around. What's that red light blinking, coming up fast behind? Could it be I'm about to change my mind? What do you mean 85 and a 35 mile zone? Said, come here, boy, I'm gonna find you a brand new home. Going in training for the big rock pile today. There was the meanest judge that gave me 90 days. Well, it's just good luck to the brand new bride and groom. And just a heck of a way to spend my honeymoon. So you saw her last night with her new love. Yes, they tell me they made quite a pair. And did they both look happy together? I just wondered, not that I care. Tell me, was she as lovely as ever? Like an angel with golden hair? Does she still close her eyes when she dances? I just wondered, not that I care. Once I thought I couldn't live without her. Oh, it's funny how wrong I could be. 'Cause now I hardly ever think about her. What she does doesn't mean a thing to me. You know it don't. Well, it's late, so I guess I'll be going. Too much smoke. What I need is some air. By the way, did she ask you about me? I just wondered, not that I care.